Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly, and welcome to series 14 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. It is day one and I am super excited to be back with Christy's sketches that she has found and people have created exclusively for us. This one is by Ginger at Ginger's Corner, who I adore, and she will be tagged in the description box as well as probably the title. I have actually brought 4 pictures. There's 3 pictures on this sketch, but I'm actually going to use that space where it's got journaling. I'm going to add a little picture there too. So I have 4 pictures. And I'm using my Vicki Boutin Storyteller, which I have been hoarding. I got it late in the life of scrapbooking, and I love anything Vicki Boutin, but this was one of my favorites that was out right before I started really collecting collections. And so I bought whatever I could find at the time, and I've only used it like once or twice. So I am determined because this is some of my favorite pictures. So I've got lots of papers and embellishments. I've got my pictures, some scraps, and this awesome sketch by Ginger. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so I have pre-cut some papers. I'm going to end up trimming them down because they were a full 12 inches and I need to trim them a little bit. I'm going with like the purple and yellow kind of going on. I love the sketch. It's so much fun. My pictures are not exactly 3.5 by 5.5. I think they're a little closer to 3 3/4 by maybe 5.5. So, but I'm using a scrap to mat them. So go me, I like using scraps. And I'm going to use scraps where she's got those arrows over on the left side. I'm going to use some scraps actually from what I trim off of these mats for my pictures. So briefly, I will explain. These pictures are taken at school, and one of the classrooms has these super cozy little chairs. I love this class. If I was in 4th grade, I would totally want to be in this classroom. Lots of really cozy chairs, and there's like little fairy lights around. And when I used to go on adventures through the building with my work bestie, we would go deliver stuff to the classrooms. We would always stop. If the kids were not in the class, we would always stop in this room and sit and chill out in these cozy chairs. And so once I was not able to go, and my work bestie sent this middle picture of the upside down smiley face and the upside down heart in the chairs. So, but these are just a few of the pictures that we've taken in this space, and just, we have such a good time at work and love our job and love being around each other. So, which is, actually a miracle and just the best thing if you love your job and the people you work with. And I do. So I am using, instead, she actually has used hearts on her layout to give you an idea of where you can put your clusters. And I am going to do hearts too. I'm also going to add in those butterflies that you can see. Those are the ones that are layered, and so you can, curve them up and give them some dimension. Of course, when they go in a book, they're going to be a little flattened, but, it still gives you that idea of dimension, and I just really love that. So I'm just kind of laying things out. None of the stuff that I've got on there right now is really sticky. I think the only thing that's down is the pictures and the shiny hearts that are on there. I've not glued down, I don't believe, anything else. So I pulled a couple of the embellishments off the sticker sheet to add as the arrows. One that says been there, one that says happiness. And then I also pulled this little word phrase that says, show them you aren't the ordinary type, which is absolutely true. And then I pulled this journaling card from the 6x8 paper pad that says experienced. And I'm going to use that and overlap it with the picture and use the space that I don't cover as my journaling area. I've been doing so much better this year from journaling. I have had some of my subscribers and some of my friends who are in the scrappy world who definitely have encouraged me to do it, and I always put it off and think, oh, I'll do it later, and then I put it in a book at the end of the year, and I know I don't go back. So I'm trying really hard, and so I've got a whole journal here I can't remember if I do it on camera, but I think I did. One way or another, in the end of the day, that is already journaled on, and I'm very excited about it. I do want to bring in an actual arrow because I love having that concept. So I have this one with a heart on it, and I add that in. And then other than that, those little purple strips are the leftovers that I trimmed off of the mat where my pictures are. So I love using embellishments and scraps and things like that. And I'm just building up like a little cluster of a gold shiny heart. Like it's got like little wordy bits from the collection. Excuse me. And then there's a puffy heart, and all three of those are blue. And I'm going to add a purple one right above that, the arrow with the heart. Excuse me. And then I'm going to bring in the butterflies. And originally I was only going to put one below the picture right here, but then I changed my mind. I decided to add one to the top, because I felt like there was like a big open area up there, next to that top picture. And then I realized that I also want one on the picture over here. And since there's such a big gap above where I'm sitting and the chair with the upside down smiley face, it is perfectly fine to cover, some of that picture. And I really, really love the way that this turns out. I bring that purple in, like I said, over here with this little cutout or the puffy heart. And then I'm going to put a title on here. Oh, yep. See, I do journal. And I have gone very delicately, and you can kind of see it. I've written the date next to each of those pictures so that I know exactly when. Like I can get a general idea based on what we're wearing and the fact that one of them has a Christmas tree in it. But it has the actual dates right next to each picture. And then in the journaling note, I just wrote about how we like to go around and sit in these chairs, and it's our favorite place and all that stuff. And then I used the alphas from this collection to just title this layout, Our Chairs. I'm sure that the teacher in that classroom would disagree, but it's fine. And that is it. I am so excited for 30 days to be here. I just finished the Follow a Sketch February with Sandy, which is State Goddess here on YouTube, and Scrapping Reflections on Facebook. And so if you're interested in any of that, you can find those every day in February. And so I plan on being here every day in March with the 30 days of sketches, and I'm super excited. I've got lots of different things, birthdays, some Christmas. I think there's some beach pictures, memorial pictures and things of that nature. I'm going to try and use different collections every day. Who knows if that'll happen, but I'm going to try. So I'm really, really excited. I did finish off this layout with my enamel accents from Ranger, which I love. And that is it. So I hope you all will come back and see me every day this month. I am super excited, like I said. And if you are, if you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would. If you enjoyed this video or my layout, I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, I always respond to those. And other than that, I hope you all have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping!